Hugo, my name is David. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going over my 5 Black Friday Amazon deals over on Amazon that us content creators are going to find useful. Price-wise, I kept things at a low $50 to a high $400, so there's a little bit of everything for people that are budget conscious. Now, let me preface this, that I am not sponsored by any of the brands I'm going to mention. However, like every other YouTuber on here, I have Amazon affiliate links, so I do make a small commission from these items. With that said, let's go ahead and get the video started. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Camera batteries are overpriced and have gotten super expensive over the last few years. To solve this, the first item on our list is a V-mount battery by K&F Concept. This is a 50 watt-hour battery, but it features 65 watts of power delivery output and 45 watts of fast charging via USB-C. It also comes with multiple ports like USB-C, USB-A, DTAP, and so on. It also has a bright color display, so it shows you the status info of the battery so you know exactly how much juice is left in the battery. What I love about this battery is that when you plug it into the camera, the two devices talk to each other to ensure that the correct amount of voltage is delivered to the camera, so you don't have to worry about potentially frying the electronics in the camera. The battery packs enough juice to power my Sony FX30 for about 4 hours, which is plenty of power for most of the events I tend to cover. And for half the cost of a new camera battery, I would say this deal is worth checking out. SD cards are something that we content creators always need, especially with cameras having high resolution sensors or shooting things like 4K, 6K open gate, or 8K raw video. And shooting in high resolution means that we need fast cards with a high minimum write speed. This is why I recommend picking up some of the SanDisk V90 SD cards, which will cover most of your photo or video needs. And at the price that they're currently at, I'd say I'd pick up a few of these. Now, if these are a little too expensive for your taste, you can always get a V60 or a V30 card, as they are still fast enough for most photo and video applications. Action cameras have come a long way since the early days of GoPro. These cameras come in handy when I need another angle. I personally use the Insta360 Ace Pro Gen 1, as the larger sensor gives me better low light performance for those concert scenarios I tend to find myself in, and it can also shoot 8K video when I need to capture the absolute highest quality video possible. Now, currently you can get the Ace Pro 2 on Amazon with 2 batteries and some accessories for around $350. However, if you can find the Gen 1 Ace Pro, I would personally choose that over the Ace Pro 2 for the extra money savings. Wearable tech has steadily become more mainstream and a lot more useful. Enter the Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses, which is what I'm wearing right now. They come in with a built-in AI assistant that will read things like messages, describe or translate menus, and so on and so forth. However, who cares about all that stuff, because you know you're going to be picking these up to take photos and video. Because I mean, come on, you have a freaking camera strapped to your face. Now, spoiler warning, just use your phone for photos because the photos out of this thing suck, but you're really buying this for the video. I personally use the Ray-Ban Meta glasses Gen 1 to get a POV perspective when I'm shooting concerts or I'm in the pit. Now, the Gen 1 only does shoot video in 1080p at 4:3 aspect ratio, but that's more than enough for Instagram or TikTok. Personally, I have the transition lenses, which means they're clear indoors and sunglasses outdoors, and you can pick them up for a pretty good deal right now on Amazon. The last item on this list is a good flash, and I swear I am going to die on this hill, but this is probably one of the best flashes I've ever used. This is the Godox V860 Mark III flash, and I like this over the Godox V1 because the accessories are a lot easier to find, but you still get a lot of the same features you would find in the V1, just with a rectangular flash head as opposed to the circular head. What is cool about this flash is that you get TTL, so it talks to the camera, and a built-in 2.4 gigahertz wireless system that lets you sync to other flashes or connect to your Godox wireless remote triggers. I personally use this flash for portraits, concerts, and even video. Yes, I said video. The flash has a modeling lamp that you could turn on or off to help you acquire focus in those darker environments. Or in my case, I use it as a fill light when I'm capturing dancers in dark environments. The large battery also gives you great recycle time and great battery life. Godox makes these flashes for all camera brands, so you could find one for your preferred brand. Which item are you picking up for yourself or somebody you know? Comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and follow me on Instagram at DLOVisuals to stay up to date with my latest adventures. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hasta luego.